Yo,
What's up?
what's up, Schlig?
What's up, guys?
Shalom, shalom from sunny Teaneck.
Yo, Teaneck, what's up?
Teaneck, what's up? All right, so without further ado, we were Shteigin, we were blotting since been blotting, and we're talking about blotting been blotting. And the Gemara says, well, who is this guy? Right? It's the Gemara 5 lines down, 5 lines like from the bottom. Oh no, wait, hold on. How many? I'm on the wrong page. 4 lines down, like I originally thought. Okay. Zak the Gemara. My Bladin ben Bladin. What is this Bladin ben Bladin? Amri. Gemara says, Bladin Malkahava. So there was a king named Bladin, right? Hava. And then now the Gemara is going to say something so crazy. The Ishtani Ape, his face changed. The Hava ki de Kalba. And his face changed to become a dog face. Ooh. And we're like, Shteigin, what?
What?
Did you hear this?
Yeah, it's
Blotting
crazy.
and blotting. His face changed to become the face of the dog. So then the Gemara says, Hava Yosef Beret al Malchusa. So now apparently, like, they're like, yo, no dog faces here in Babylon. You know, you can't have a dog face king in Babylon. This kid knows what I'm talking about. so they're like, yo, no dog face kings. And so his son took over. Ki hava ksiv shmei v'shmei d'avua blad in malka. So like they would write his name, and they would write his name to give like kavod to his father. They would call his first name by his father's name. I'm just gonna sit here for now. All right. So I says we're gonna call his name and his father's name. So they call him Bladin ben Bladin. Right? So Hainu Dichsev, that's what it says to say in Pasuk, the Pasuk in Yirmiyahu. Right? Just kidding. It's Pasuk in Malachi. The Pasuk says, Ben Yechaved Av ve'eved Adonav. Right? So it says like a son respects his father, and the slave to his master, right? So Zak the Gemara, Ben Yechaved Av Hada Amran. The son respecting his father, that's what we said. Right? Hada Amran, that's what we said. He gets called by his father's name, Bladin ben Bladin. Right? The Eved Adonav, and so what's the case of a slave or a servant respecting his master? Dichsev, because it says, this passage in Yirmiyahu. Ubachodesh, which is learned about my dad. Bladin, you know why they called him Bladin ben Bladin?
He's related to Osama.
Osama ben Bladin. It's a good one. He's a rapper. He's a rapper in training over here. So it says because he's going to give extra cover to his dad. So he went by his dad's name. Call me Isser ben Isser.
You're gonna order in 2 minutes, so
okay, I'm gonna get what I told you before, and then
fries.
And then after share, I'll order the second thing. Yeah, the fries. Give me the fries, pastrami fries, some crazy pastrami fries. Oh, baby. We're out here in, it's called Humble Toast in Teaneck.
Nice.
So, yeah, so we'll give them a shout out because, you know, here it says, welcome to Humble Toast, #be humble.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, so in the fifth Chodesh, and the 10th of the Chodesh, right? Hishnas Tisha Asar Shana L'Melech Nebuchadnezzar. So it was 19 years of Nebuchadnezzar's kingship. Malach Bavel, right? So he was the king of Bavel, but Nevuzradin, Rabat Tabachim, like the executioner.
Person with that degree.
So Amad Lifnei Melech Bavel b'Yerushalayim, and he stood before the king of Bavel, aka Nebuchadnezzar, in Yerushalayim. The Yisrov is Beis Hashem, v'es Beis HaMelech. So they burned Beis Hashem and then also Beis HaMelech. Well, who's Beis Hashem and what's Beis HaMelech? So we know that we went on the Beis Hashem is obviously the Beis HaMikdash, And Beis HaMelech was in Ir David, where the king lived, where we saw those areas. So it's cool. Okay, so it says, effect the Gemara, Umi Salit Nebuchadnezzar. Did Nebuchadnezzar really go up to Jerusalem? That's the Jerusalem. Did he really go to Jerusalem? Right? It says Vahaksiv, but so this is an important thing when learning Gemara. Whenever you see a Vahaksiv, Schligs, you know what a Vahaksiv is?
Bleiben.
Good blibe.
I'm bleiben.
Bleiben like
I'm
bleiben.
bin bleiben.
That's amazing. I'm bleiben over here. You know, my dad bleiben. My name's bleiben as well. That's how hard I'm bleiben on this word, on this shtickle. Okay, good blibe. So the haksiv is, and isn't it written? The veha is like, and isn't it written? The haksiv, and isn't it written? Vayalu also el melech bava rav lasa. So doesn't it say that they went up, right? Supposedly malachim, right? As melech vayalu, so they brought up the melech, right? To the melech Bavel in Rav Lasa, and they spoke to him Mishpat. So we see that the melech of Bavel was in Rav Lasa. What are you telling me? He's in Yerushalayim. He's clearly in Rav Lasa. So what are you telling me? He's in Yerushalayim. The Amar Rabbi Abahu Zo Antiocha, and Rabbi Abahu. We have a Masorah from we have a mimer from Rabbi Abahu that Rav Lasa was really Antiocha, and Antiocha we know is not in Eretz Yisrael. It doesn't sound like it's a place in Eretz Yisrael. So what are you telling me that he was in Yerushalayim? Nechatesi, right? Rav Chisda Rav Yitzchak bar Avdumi. Rav Chisda, was a bunch of Yidden. So Rav Chisda and Rav Yitzchak ben Avodimi. So they have two pshatim. We don't know who says which pshat. We don't know who says which pshat. There's a yeshivish guy over here. Say hi to the crew. Shteigin some Sanhedrin. Perik Chelek. He's like, I never learned Perik Chelek. I only know Nashim Zecharia. So I'm not trying to diss Nashim Zecharia, as we know. Anywho, two pshatim. Chad Amar Demus Diukno Hayasach Kukalo Amir Chavaso. So one of the guys, either of Chisda or Yitzchak, says no, it wasn't that Nebuchadnezzar was actually in Yerushalayim, but he had a picture of Nebuchadnezzar on his Merkava, and it was like he was always like before him, which is a case of Eved Yechabed as Adonav, right? That the slave respecting his master. Bechad Amar, and one guy says, Eme Yisera Hayasalom Imenu. He says, no, he had so much respect and fear from Nebuchadnezzar. It was Domek Kamisha Owen. It was as if he was standing in front of him. That it wasn't that he actually went to stand in front of him, but it was like as if he was standing in front of him when he destroyed the Beis HaMikdash. Amar Rava. Rava says, Tain plus mea kodenaisa narga de parzala de shalit de parzala shadar le Nebuchadnezzar le Nebuzaradin. Right? So what does that mean? It means 300 mules weight of metal that was so strong that I could cut other metal. Nebuchadnezzar sent to Nebuzaradan. Kulu balasinu. None of it worked, right? Balasinu chad dasha di Yerushalayim. Or they used it all. Right? It was just they kept on breaking. They kept on breaking on the gate of Yerushalayim, Dr. Rashi. Right? Shenemar Tsuche Yachad Bechshil. But actually, so are you looking inside, Sligs?
Yes.
All right. So if you're looking inside, they quote this pasuk of Tsuche Yachad Bechshil Kiafos Yalom. Now, if you see in the Hagos Vatzionim, the Maharsha Taka says that they mixed up the psukim, the second pasuk that quoted on this page, and the third pasuk. So we go to the Yodea Kemevi L'Mayla B'Sach It's Kardom, and basically like, right? basically what was going on was that none of these, like all of this massive amount of weaponry was not good. Like it couldn't get through. So, but and Nebuzaradan was like, "Yo, I'm out of here." Right? Amar, he said, "Mistapina." Mistapina means I'm not sure. Mistapina, the lowly of the be, ki the of du Sanhedrin. Like Sanhedrin also tried to take over, and he got slugged. Like I'm afraid that's gonna happen. Nafakala, a Basco comes up, the Amar, and he says, "Shavar ben Shavar, Nebuzaradan, Shavar de Mata Zimna de Mikdisha Chariv, the Hechala Mikli." So he's like, "Listen, I'm out of here. I'm not having any success in destroying the base of Mikdash." He's like, "Yo, Jumper Ben Jumper, you're trying to jump out of the thing?" He's like, "Wait, you used all of your things, or do you have one more hammer left?" Right? He says, "Pash lechad nigra, nirga." He's like, "You have one more nirga. You have one more like hammer, right? You have one more hammer. You wasted all the hammers, couldn't get through one gate. So you got one more hammer, and the base of Mikdash, it's time to be destroyed for the base of Mikdash and the Heichal to be lit up in fire." Asa mechaya bekufa the iftach. Yeah, for sure. So it says basically he took a blunt hammer and he started biggity banging, right? And it opened. Shenemar, and then they quote the pasuk, which is really the second pasuk, "Pesucha yachad b'chshil the kilafos yahalomon." Okay, fine. So
Wait, they quoted
Havakatil the Azal. What?
Wait, didn't they quote?
Yeah, pasuk.
Didn't they quote the different pasuk?
That pasuk. What?
Didn't they quote a different pasuk in Yivada?
Yeah, I told you that they switched the psukim.
Oh,
The Marsha switches the second pasuk, and the third pasuk. But I'm too yeshivish to touch the psukim. We see that it says psuche yachad. We're like, oh, talking about opening. Okay, it's good enough for me. You know, what are we learning Tanakh over here? So he says, he was killing and destroying until he got to the Heichal. Idlik Bei Nura, and he lit fire on the Heichal, right? Gava Heichala. The Heichal was like, I'm out of here. Get me out of Olam Hazeh. I'm going to the firmament, you know? He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to the firmament. Darchu Bein Min Shemaya. The heavens, they kicked him back. They're like, nope, you're staying there and you're getting burned. The base of Mikdash. Basically, it was like, I'm out of here. Hashem was like, nah. Wow. Shenemar, the Gaz Darach Hashem, the Vesulas Baz Yehuda. Okay. Kazicha Daite. Now he's like, yo, I'm the man. Like, I am destroying this base of Mikdash. I'm finally doing it. Like, all these great warriors tried to do it, and they couldn't destroy the base of Mikdash, but I'm doing it, bro. He was getting a little bit sweaty in his arrogance. And it says, Nafka Baskala, another Basko comes out, but Amar Lay, and he says to Nebuzaradan, he's like, listen, Nebuzaradan, Ama Katila Katalta. Right? You're killing a nation that's already killed. Hechala Kalia Kalus. And you're destroying a sanctuary that's already been burned. You're burning it, right? Then he says, Kimcha Techina Techint. He's like, you're just grinding ground flour already. Shenemar, because it says, like as it says in the pasuk, Kechire Chaim, take grinders, the Tichni Kemach, and grind flour, Galit Samasech, reveal your braid, Chavsi Shuval, and furthermore reveal your cornrows. Gali Shuk Ivri Naros, reveal the thigh behind over the river. So it says Chidim lo ne'amar, but the important part of the pasuk is that it says v'tichni kemach, and grind flour. It doesn't say grind wheat or grind stalks of flour. It says stalks of wheat. It says grind flour. So Chaza, okay, now this is unbelievable, Schligs. You ready? H, I know you're listening, but you're not able to talk. You're on mute.
No, I got out of my commitment. L'shem Shemaim. I'm with you, bro.
Oh, I mean, because this is one of the most Gavaldic parts of the Doth.
I'm with you.
This is a real
1000%.
Gavaldic shtickle. All right.
On the edge of my seat.
Chaza dame de Zecharia. So Zacharias, the Navi, his blood, the Hava Karosach, his blood was boiling on the floor of the Beis Hamikdash. Amar lehu my high. So Nebuzaradan was like, yo, what is this boiling blood? Amrule, so they said to him, oh, it's dam zvachim, it's just korban blood. The ishtabich, it's spilled. Amar lehu, I see the insi. Like, yo, bring it and let's check it out. Idamu. Let's give it similar, right? Let's check some korbanos up in this house. So Kasi, maybe says Nasi, they tried below it, and it wasn't similar. Amalahu Galuli, tell me, what is this blood that's boiling? The Elo Sarigna Luchulu Vasraichu B'Misreka de Parsla. And if not, I'm gonna skin you guys with iron comb. Amrule, okay, they said to him, okay, Hi Kohen the Navi. It's a Kohen, it's a priest and a prophet, right? By the way, Kohen the Navi, that was Rav Kahana. Hi Kohen the Navi. I mean, it was Zecharia, right? It's a priest and a prophet who the Invi Luhuli Israel Bechorbanat Yerushalayim. He was telling them, like, yo, Yerushalayim is going to be destroyed. Bikat Luhu. And so therefore they killed him. Because he was saying, sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, please. Not gonna be mad. Wait, Mom, could you actually just wait and not order me yet, and then I'll order when I'm done with share? It's almost over. Thanks. They got Luhu, Amar Luhu. So they say it was the blood of Zecharia. Do you guys hear this? That Zecharia was saying like the truth, and so they killed him, and his blood boiled after death. They couldn't stop his blood from boiling because they weren't listening. You know, this reminds you of people who want to just stay in their ignorant bliss and just ignore all of the signs of what's going on. So Amar Lahu, Ana Mifaisna. He's like, no, I'm gonna make this blood chill out. Ana like, I saw Rabbana, they brought rabbis, Katilai, and they killed the rabbis on this blood from Lonach. It didn't make it calm. I see Darduki the base Rav took a bunch of kids, right, that were Shteigin, kids in yeshiva, Katil Louis Lonach, didn't make it, it killed them, didn't make it go better, right? I see Pirchet Kahuna, I took like these young practicing priests, the practicing Kohanim, these little kids, Katil Lonach. Adi Katil Tishin the Arboribo, 94,000 people. The Lonach and the blood of Zecharia did not stop. Karav Ligabe, he came up to the Nebuzaradan, comes up to the blood. Karav Ligabe, Amar, and he said, Zecharia. He's like, Zecharia. Tovim Shebahem Ivaditim. He's like, yo, I'm killing all your good people. I'm killing your rabbis, your kids. Right? Nigale, the Iktlatinu Lakulu. What? You want me to kill all of your tribe? Hey, so Miyad Nach. Immediately the blood stopped. Once, like, the killing didn't work to stop the blood, but the speech. He tried reasoning with it. It's like, listen, what are you doing? Why does your blood keep on boiling? What do you want me to kill everyone? So immediately the blood stopped boiling. Here, B'tshuva B'daite. Nebuzaradan was Mahir B'tshuva. He was thinking about doing tshuva. Getting drift on. He was thinking about doing tshuva. Amar Ma Haim Shalo Ivdu El Nefesh Achas. These Israelites, they only killed one nefesh, one soul. and it took 94,000 people to have to be killed in order to appease him, right? Who He's like, me, that I was killing all these people. What's going to be on me? So, Arak, he ran away. Shadak poor Tisa lebese. He like sent the will to his family, like, listen, I'm out of here. His guy, and he converted. He's like, after he saw the blood, he's like, yo, I want to become part of these people, which is a wild thought, but he thought that it was real. He saw that this is real, like I'm pooping Jerusalem, And so that's the dot. So that was a quick share for today. We're going to have dinner with my family. Shkayach for tuning in. Shkayach to the crew for tuning in as well.
Yeah.
Shkayach. All right, much love, bro.
Shkoyach, bro.
Peace, super chill. To the base on Mikdash. It just started raining cats and dogs. Love you guys. Bye.
Peace, brother.